inside a daydream lately. Hold me on the dark side, hold me on the dark side, hold me on the dark side, baby. We could take a night drive, maybe, crash into the starlight, baby. We could do it all night, we could do it all night, only on the dark side, baby. All my friends, they call me crazy, but I've been thinking about you lately. I can reach and turn the lights off, we can turn the lights off, only on the dark side, baby. Sunrise in your eyes, we can say goodbye. Born inside a storm, under city lights.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sidelines. We're in Miami for some Heat basketball. There's on top. Crowd ready to go. Instead, it seems like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw. It down as easy as anyone. Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Now, Hero. Pass to Ware. There's the triple. Lopez grabs the board. Here's Kuzma. And it's Miami with the rebound. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer, but Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Now, Hero, following the miss by Giannis. Pass to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by the Heat. 5 on the clock. Outside Robinson. Off target from outside. Here's Trent. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots. And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Now, Hero to the middle. No good there. Giannis with some nice D. Lillard up top. Inside. Here's Kuzma. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Lopez with the steal. Here's Trent. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
There's so little ego in Giannis's game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
EA, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And the second free throw, good. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Bucks with possession here. Lillard scanning the floor. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
And a wide open look for Hero. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Out to Kuzma. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo hammers the alley-oop through.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
And it's sent back by Lopez. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. There's a good screen. Outside for Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Trent. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Bucks shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Lopez a screen to the paint, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And here's Adebayo outside. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Bucks lead by 5. Live from my... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Milwaukee?
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
From the arc, count it, his second make in 4 attempts. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
And here's Trent outside. Drills it from outside. Trent's got 5 now. The Heat trailed by 5. Mitchell outside. Pass to Wiggins. Lopez grabs the board.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Giannis with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Down low, inside. Giannis drops it in.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Here's Kuzma. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
And a high percentage shooter like Kuzma has tons of options on the floor. That includes the mid-range.
The Heat trailed by 9. Mitchell looking it over. It's a pick by Love. Wiggins outside. Going inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Oh, clever drive there by Wiggins, slipping inside and then drawing the contact on the shot.
Free throw good, Wiggins. And both free throws good for Wiggins. Bucks leading by 7. Here's Kuzma. Wiggins with the rebound.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You got to make those.
Fires the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wiggins has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And how about the confidence of Wiggins? His teammates want him to take those shots. And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
The Heat have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked 1st in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Pass to Ware. Clock at 4. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Here's Giannis. 9 points in the game so far. We've got 1:55 left in the first half. It's deflected. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Well, we're used to the stretch big men these days, Stan. That's not Bam Adebayo's game, though. How is he still effective?
Well, Kevin, Bam is a highly skilled big in his own right. He just doesn't have the three-point shot, but he's got the ball handling, he's got the passing, and he's got the mid-range jumper, and he puts those things together into a very effective package.
Yeah, he has a good handle, doesn't he?
Oh, he's got a great handle.
Pass to Ware. Fade away. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Ware's got the lead up to 1 now for Miami.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Miami.
Here's Ware. Pass to Larson. They set the pick. Clock at 6. Ware, good. Ware's got 9 points.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Portis. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Portis has got it all tied up now for the Bucks. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The drive by Mitchell. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the line. Or off the glass. And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Now Mitchell. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Portis. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Porter's got his first basket. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Milwaukee on top, up by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 2. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever, and remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Hackes with a wide open look. And the Heat, another 3.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Outside, Green. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Heat leading by 4. Outside, Hero. And again, Miami with the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And at this point, Tyler Herro's used to hearing his name in just about every trade rumor that comes along, Stan. I would assume that's got to be a little disconcerting for a player.
It probably is, Kevin, but give him a lot of credit. It never seems to bother him, at least in terms of affecting his play on the floor. He still puts up big numbers. He plays with great confidence. Tyler Herro's an outstanding offensive player.
Bucks trail by 6. And here is Antetokounmpo, 11 points in the game. The shot's good from Lopez. Lopez has got 6.
And I love it when Lopez attacks inside. Even with contact, he can find a way to score.
Pass to Larson. Again, the miss by the Heat. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Down low. Stolen. Miami shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
Stan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night from top to bottom, each roster, there are so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double team him, send a second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
That's right. And that one, good.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
To the inside. Here's Giannis. Out to the right wing. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Hero with it. Lillard picks him up. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. The three-pointer no good. Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps, and this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
1:32 left to play here in the third. Kuzma outside. To the middle. Here's Lopez. The kick out to Giannis. Shot clock at 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And it's Miami's ball. They're on an 18-6 run. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple, but I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
He certainly, DA, is a two-way threat. Here's Larson. Banked in off the glass. Larson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
The Heat leading by 14. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Shoots the three. Larson with the bucket. Larson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments